Hey everybody, it's Quick Talk again. We're going on another episode, and today is March 15th, 2011. And got two things on mind. First thing is in 2 days, it's gonna be a great holiday, and that's called St. Patrick's Day. I don't know why I can't talk. Totally awesome. Though I'm left confused as to why it's celebrated a week before instead of a week after. And that really confuses me because it's a very, very weird thing. I mean, St. Patrick's Day this year falls on a Thursday, so why don't you go Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Instead of let's push it up a week and do it then. I mean, you can party St. Patrick's Day, take the day off, whatever you want to do, and celebrate your fancy, I don't know, whatever word you want to throw out there. And just have a good time, whatever. But that's just something that's on my mind. It's like, what sense does that make? Alright. Let's switch to the second thing, and that's the main topic of today, and that is quotes. Now, I probably talked about this before, but I love quotes. Quotes are awesome, be it from poetry, be it from lyrics, life lesson quotes, what have you. I mean, there's so many choices out there. This amuses me. So I posted something on my Twitter and my Facebook and all that other hoo-la-la. I don't know what you want to call it. And I got a couple responses, but before I get into those, if you look at it on Facebook, I have to say at least more than half of my friends that are on there post quotes of some kind is their status, and I find that significant in the fact that quotes really help us either understand things, move through things, get us through life, get us through our day, get us through the tough times, the easy times, what have you. I mean, get you through everything. And I think that's awesome. That's helpful and real cool to have something to know that you can go there and read it, and you might learn something, might change your life. Yeah, I don't know. So, I didn't write mine down. I didn't even print them out. I'm just looking at my Facebook now. I'll tell you what I got. Let's see. And lately I've really fallen in love with Maya Angelou and her work. I really enjoy what she writes, and you can find so many quotes off that, and I find that awesome. So I just use the word awesome. Must be an awesome day. First things first. Maya Angelou said this. This is for one of my first quotes I'll throw out. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. And I think that's amazing as I use these A words, alliteration, repetitively. Yeah, a lot of people want to change things, and some things you can change. Other times, you can't change it. And that's kind of how you look at things, and you gotta be open to the change and realize sometimes you can't change people. And I think that's kind of important, because change is around us, but sometimes you can't change everything. Another quote, and this will be the last ones of my pickings. Actually, I'll do two. Remember the past, live the present, be excited for the future. And this kind of comes from what U2 and Bono said when they're writing their music. It's like, you can take the best bits of your past, pull them forward into your now, what you're working on now, and then you take what you get now and bring it to your future. Because you don't want to always bring in the bad of your past. You should remember the key things, but don't let it be everything, because that really isn't going to help you any. It's going to hold you back. Because, as I said before, the change thing, you have to change to evolve, and that's important. And finally, as I keep on this roll of change, remember, change happens for a reason. Roll with it. It won't be easy, but it'll be worth it. And that's true, I think, and that's something I said to a friend. And change isn't easy. It never will be. Change is very difficult, and it modifies the way we live our lives, the way we look at things, the way we do everything. And it's understandable that you don't want that to change. And you gotta kind of work with that. And I think those are a few of my quotes that I'll throw out there. So, I got 2 responses on this sheet of paper. First one is from a friend. I'm not going to say their names. Came off my Facebook. Nothing came through Twitter, as far as I know. Didn't really check. Oh well, but I'll check. And if things need changed, I'll change them. First quote. Carpe diem momento mori. And I guess this can be sent over to another quote that's also in there. Seize the day. But remember, you are mortal. And who sent this in didn't explain it. I should have put that out there, but it happens. And I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of the Carpe Diem, or Diem, or whatever you want to put it. And you really do have to seize the day, because if you don't, you're missing out. And this is my interpretation of it. You're missing out, and remember that you are mortal, and you have to think about that, because you can't do everything and you don't have unlimited capability. So you're really locked down to who you are, what you're doing, and you want to do as much as you can for what you can do. I guess that's my interpretation of it. Second one has an author listed and a little more. And they also explain their poem, which helps me a little bit, but I'll also throw my interpretation out there. When you have a dream, all the universe conspires to help you achieve your goal. Paulo Coelho, the alchemist. Paulo Coelho is the alchemist. And their explanation is because whenever you set out to achieve your dreams, the struggles and hardships in your journey actually end up allowing you to move forward. It's just as hard to see at the time, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'll translate that, or try to. When you set something up, and you have this idea and this dream and this something you want to push forward, eventually you get a world behind you to push you into doing that and getting to working towards that goal. And I think that's important. Sometimes great ideas aren't just individuals. Great ideas come from groups of people as well. It's not just about the individual. It's about a pair of people, maybe a couple, maybe a group, a city, a state, a nation, the world, continent. I don't know. I mean, depending on how far you want to push your dream, can really inspire people to join you in this trek. And at that, you never know where you can go. And I think that's a very, very big key thing. And you gotta be careful, because people will sometimes follow the wrong path, but sometimes people follow the right path. You just gotta be, you gotta be careful of what path you take. And sometimes it comes down to realizing you could do anything you want. And this is my belief. You could do anything you want as long as you put your mind to it, and that's a quote. Sorry, I don't know who said it. But really, you can change the world. And it only takes one thought, one action, just one step, and you can change the world. And remember that. One step can change the world. Adios. Goodbye. Hasta luego.